nothing to it. It's easy. And one of the great cowboy poets of all time was Curly Fletcher. Do any of you remember a cowboy song called Strawberry Roan? If you've heard that song or that poem or know that Strawberry Roan person, how many of you folks have never heard the Strawberry Roan? Have never heard it before? Okay, how many of you don't care one way or the other? That's what I really want to know. What is this? I mean, it's 3 out of 3. Anyway, this is a pretty cool poem, and I'm going to kind of give you an idea how it lays out. It's about a cowboy who was out of work in a town, obviously a buckaroo cowboy, and he was kind of just drifting around, and some guy said, you look like you must be a real bronc rider here by the way you look. He said, oh, I am. He says, listen, I got a horse that nobody's been able to ride. Would you be interested in riding this horse for me for a couple of days? He said, well, it depends on how much you're going to pay me. He said, I'll give you $10. And he, whoa, okay. Cowboys' wages per day was 50 cents a day. And that was from early in the morning until late at the end of the day. Anybody who runs livestock, you know how that works. So $10 is quite a lot of money. Now, what people don't realize, a lot of that $10 was spent on hospital bills and just being out of work, too. Because they sure didn't easy break anything, you know. In fact, a lot of people don't realize this, but the word OSHA actually is a cowboy terminology that came from the Old West for OSH. you know what I'm talking about. You know, OSH. There we go. And so OSHA become a derogative. So this is I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to have you guys help me recite this poem. Okay? I was hanging around town just spending my time, out of a job, not earning a dime. When a fellow stepped up, he says, I suppose. You're a bronc rider by the look of your clothes. Not your nose. Clothes, okay? Your figures be right, I'm a good one, I claim. Do you happen to have any bad ones too? He says I got one that's a bad one to buck for throwing good riders. He's had lots of luck. So I get heads up, I said, what do you pay to ride this old nag for a couple of... He offered me 10, and I says, I'm your man. A bronc never lived that I couldn't fan. He said, get your saddle, and I'll give you a chance. So he hopped in his buckboard and rode to the range. I stayed till morning, right after Chuck. I stepped out to see if that outlaw could buck. Now down in the horse corral, standing alone, was an old caballo's, a strawberry. His legs were all fat and he had pigeon toes, little pig eyes and a big Roman. Little pin ears, they touched at the tip. A 44 brand was on his left. He was old and U-neck with a low lower jaw, and I could see with one eye. He was a regular outlaw. Well, I got the blinds on him, and it sure was a fight. Next came the saddle, and I screwed it down tight. Then I got on him, and I raised off the blinds. Get out of the way, boys! He's going to unwind. He's sure a frog walker. He heaved a big sigh. He only liked wings for to be on the... When I turned his old belly right up to the sun, he sure was a sun-fishing son of a gun. Well, he's about the word bronc I've seen on the range. He can turn on a nickel and give you some change. He hit it on fours and he went up on high, and he left me spinning way up in the... Well, I turned over twice, and I come back to earth. I lied in a cursing the day of his birth. Well, I know there are ponies that I can't ride. Some of them left. No, they haven't all died. But I'll bet all my money there ain't a man who's alive who can stay with Strawberry when he makes that high dive. Strawberry Roan, Curly Fletcher, 1876. See, there's nothing to write poetry.
Nothing.
Just rhyming stuff, right?
That's right.
No.
I try.
Yeah.
Can't compare with Curly Fletcher.
No, he was a pretty good writer, that guy.
Pretty good. Been around for a while.
He had been, too. The true story, too. It actually happened.